Well, it's official. It looks like two Eagles staff members have been officially signed, and it looks like it's going in another direction here. One might be, safe to say, staying in Philadelphia, and we have a lot to discuss regarding a specific Philadelphia Eagles free agent that's getting a lot of interest right now. So let's definitely talk about it.
A killer buried, but not dead.
Darren, we better turn around. Because I've seen enough horror movies to know any weirdo wearing a mask is never friendly.
Yo, what's going on, guys? I hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. This video is sponsored by BetUS, so definitely go check them out if you guys have not, okay? So, a lot to discuss today regarding the Philadelphia Eagles, so let's get down straight to the business. Number one for today is that Doug Nussmeier is officially, very soon, going to be the offensive coordinator for the New Orleans Saints. I mean, are you shocked? Are you surprised over this? I'm really not at all. We kind of been saying this, like, if anyone gets to coach over Doug, because Kellen Moore and Doug are like this. They're like this. So obviously Eagles officially lose their QB coach. So that was the news from Josina Anderson. And Josina actually had to say some things about the Eagles, saying people are taking time off that were at the Super Bowl. Your team, and this was towards an Eagles fan, I guess. Your team currently has a vision for how they intend to fill the OC vacancy. Relax. Okay. So what does this mean? Why is this true? Are the coaches taking a lot of time off? You got a few weeks. You literally got a few weeks. Okay. And then you're going to have to find some coaches. You know what I mean? So I don't think they're taking time off, but maybe they already have. There's going to be no process, okay? The Eagles said that they're going to make up, they're going to have a wide search for OC. This wide search that's going to happen. And I don't think that's going to happen at all because they already have, okay? They already have their OC already in the works right now, okay? And I honestly think Kevin Patullo is going to be the new OC. All signs are pointing to it right now, okay? Number one, Kevin Patullo has not had an interview with another team. Nothing's been reported unless something has happened behind the scenes of him going to another team and visiting and interviewing, whatever the case may be, for an OC job. Because originally he was supposed to interview for the Saints. It never happened. From the jump start, Kevin Patullo never stepped foot into an interview process, not with one team. So I'm starting to understand now that Kevin Patullo might be the new OC in Philadelphia, which means the Eagles need a new QB coach. They need a new passing game coordinator. But let's wait and see what happens here. I don't believe from Josina Anderson they're taking this much time off going forward, but I think they already have a vision of what they want, and I think it's going to be Kevin Patullo. And trust me, I'm a little nervous because promoting from within is not something the Eagles have been doing. It's been really a process of bringing new blood in the building. But hopefully Kevin Patullo does a good job. We'll see what the hiring is going to be. Nothing's official yet. So that's one hire with Doug Nussmeier to the Saints offensive coordinator job going forward. And before I move further with this video, make sure you hit the Philly Shakedown merch if you guys have it. The shirts are going fast. The Champions high-sprung polyester shirt is going. No peel, no fade, no nothing. High-quality shirt. Definitely go check it out if you guys have not. And obviously the main thing, the iconic moment, Jalen Hurts t-shirt. They are going fast. Make sure you order so they ship out within a week to a week and a half because it's really crazy right now. Appreciate all support to me and obviously Philly 500, the Shakedown, and the stuff we're able to put out. So definitely link in the description of this video and the pinned comment of this video as well. So I appreciate so much from everybody that's been ordering. Now, on to some other business. Well, pretty much the same business. Now, it looks like the Saints not only hired Doug Nussmeier, the Saints hired Doug Nussmeier. The Saints actually hired TJ Pagnetti, which is the assistant offensive line coach to Jeff Stout. I've seen this guy before. When you see these other assistants of the assistant coaches of to the assistants of those assistants, Pagnetti has, I don't know. I know he has another label. I don't know if he's just the assistant offensive line, but most likely he is just the assistant offensive line coach. So he has signed officially with the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, I'm sorry, with the New Orleans Saints. So he might be maybe the new offensive line coach. Nothing has been reported of what his job title is with the Saints as of right now. But obviously he's had a lot of help here, and I don't care. As long as we have Jeff Stout in the building, I'm perfectly fine with what's going on going forward. So the Eagles lose now 2. Obviously, they lose a QB coach to an OC with the Saints, and they lose an assistant offensive line coach to whatever title he will have with the Saints as well going forward. So we'll see what happens down the road here. Lastly, free agency. I kind of want to hear some buzz about whether the Eagles have interest in players in free agency, because obviously, guys, I think realistically, the Eagles free agency is going to be a lot of re-signs, restructures, moving money around, and retaining guys to make another run in 2025. That's really the big plan here going forward. It looks like I saw a report here. There's a couple of them, and this was swirling around a little too much. It says the Patriots could land Eagles Super Bowl hero. Obviously, Milton Williams to the New England Patriots. I think they have the first overall pick. They have a lot of money to spend. Obviously, whatever team has a lot of money can pay Milton Williams. Apparently, Milton Williams is going to command $21 million a year, and the Eagles are not going to do that, okay? For me, I felt like they could sign Josh Sweat more. They could sign Milton Williams, and I know Drew Rosenhaus is the agent for Josh Sweat, and, with him being his agent, they're going to try to get him as much money as possible. But for me, it makes no sense, and I've said this a million times, to not keep Milt. I think Ojomo could be a player that moves up into his role, and I think he's done a really good job. I think in this draft, they'll get more DT depth and get another guy that's good in the rotation. So I think they're going to go a lot of trenches in this draft when it comes to edge rusher, depending on what they do there before the draft, and obviously if you can get Brandon Graham back, and obviously what they do at DT. So I feel like, edge rusher could be the big move, whether it's the draft, whether it's trade, whether they're double dipping at that position, whatever the case may be. But Jordan Davis is a free agent after 25, so I think he'll get a cheaper deal than Milton Williams. I think he's done a fantastic job. I think the Eagles have unlocked something with Jordan Davis, especially between the NFC Championship game and obviously the Super Bowl. Okay, I think Jordan Davis has been playing a lot better, all right? And you're going to be paying Jalen Carter. I mean, Jalen Carter is going to he's going to be the highest paid. He'll probably be the highest paid DT. Maybe. I mean, I think he's the number one. In my opinion, and I think, sorry, but Jalen Carter will be the number one DT in the league. And I think he is. And obviously, I think putting just a bigger asset on the edge with him, and Nolan Smith is starting to come up now, which is fantastic. Putting another big player, an apex predator on the edge to get more attention. I'm telling you right now, it's going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy. So you're going to be bracing for compensatory picks, okay? Howie Roseman loves the compensatory picks. This is why I don't really see them holding on to Milton Williams. I don't see them holding on to Josh Sweat. They'll get a third-round pick for Milt. For Josh Sweat, they'll get a fourth-round pick for the 26th draft, okay? Having those extra third and fourths is pretty good. And, you know what I mean? So we'll see what happens. I don't think they're going to carry either, re-sign Milton Williams or Josh Sweat. Don't think it's going to happen regardless. There's going to be teams with money out there, Commanders, Patriots. I mean, we're talking about Vrabel with the Patriots now, and he's a big defensive guy, so definitely this is going to be a team that they're going to be looking at to sign guys to top money going forward. So I don't think Milton has a chance of even staying even 2% going forward. So that is the news on Milton Williams, because, I've been looking at what are the rumors. We're going to get close to free agency. We're going to hear rumors of Eagles players or maybe Eagles having interest in players, and players from our team that are now going to be free agents walking in the free agency that, what teams have interest to pay them a lot of money, and it's going to happen. And I think you're losing two players, and you already know, like, you signed Zach Bond. I think you're pretty much set, and I think, you can kind of sit back and relax and let Howie do the rest of his work. Let me know what you guys think about, obviously, the coaching hires, Doug going to the Saints, and obviously TJ Pagnetti going to the Saints as well. Do you think Kevin Patullo is safe to say the new OC for the Philadelphia Eagles? Because everything is pointing towards it as of right now. And this is where we're at. So you guys have a fantastic day. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more Eagles news every single day. And make sure you like the video because it helps out tremendously. You guys have been awesome. I'll see you guys on the next one. Shakes what up. Follow slide. Peace out, guys. Peace.